Trying.
Thinking about it? Just thinking about it.
All right.
Good
We're
morning. Live and very brisk, cold,
and
northern,
bright today.
bright northern Illinois. I see that my poor plants, which usually don't make it through October, have finally met their demise.
It was frosty today.
It was very frosty.
It finally was it for them. It is Black Friday week.
Hard to believe.
We are just, 2 days from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
3 days from Black Friday.
Hey, Brian. Yeah.
And, big show today, showing off. We're doing a deep dive on a lot of the RSD releases. I believe we have all the releases.
Yeah, and I was off yesterday, but we were only missing like 11 titles.
I think they all came in yesterday.
Nick thinks they all came in yesterday. So, hi, Ray. Even I saw a couple there, so even if we are missing any, it's going to be maybe one or two at this point.
Yep, pretty much.
And today I'm going to work on, after the show, I'm going to work on getting the quantities updated.
Yeah, quantities going up. We did find a hole on our website. People were buying Record Store Day records early. We couldn't figure out how.
I thought we had that, so...
There's a shop app. There's a back. There was a thing. We fixed it, but the shop app is apparently this big shopping app that our items push out to.
Oh,
and,
I know what you're talking about, because I get stuff in, like, if I buy something from a Shopify store, you get like you can earn money toward credit toward different stores, and they send you that email. You spend your money now, go shop at these stores, blah, blah, blah.
So I'm learning all about the shop app, guys. I'm new to it. Apparently we're on it.
No sound? Can anybody else hear us?
Everybody else, you got audio this morning? Or is it just Frank having an issue? Will there be phone sales for RSD? Yes. Annette will be running the phones.
No, not if I can help it.
Everybody says they can hear us. So it must be Frank, try going out and coming back in. If you're having... Oh, he says he's fixed. Good.
Okay, good. That's good.
So, yeah, Annette will be manning the phones, but you got to remember we got to get through our lines first.
Yeah.
And help everybody else in the store first. I will be doing my live feed like I always do, so expect the live feed to go up. And I will announce, when the phones are open or whatever on the live feed. Generally, the phones don't go live till like around 10.
Yeah, usually 9:30. Well, with Black Friday, it's usually 9:30, 10ish. So
yeah. It just depends on the crowd.
Right.
It just depends on how many people we got, how busy we are,
and how soon my fingers will thaw, because it's supposed to be like 25 degrees, and I'll have to be outside in that line taking orders for about an hour. So I'm gonna come in. I won't even be able to do the register for like a half an hour. I did buy some of those little gloves that have the pads on them that you can use like on your phone. So
because you don't need to write anything down. You just be on the phone. So just some gloves would be good.
What time do the lines open? Whenever you want to get here.
Yeah, whenever people get here. Obviously, it's going to be cold, and it's Black Friday, so I think it's going to be less. It's always a smaller line on Black Friday.
So
always.
The line can form at any time. About 7-ish, we'll start going through the line and ask everybody what their picks are.
We'll do the pre-picks at 7 a.m.
And then we can start physically selling at 8 o'clock.
We'll open the doors at 8.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who have never been in my line, the line actually is right behind us, this door right here, at 7 a.m., and that goes out there and starts saying, okay, first person in line, what are the first 3 items you want? We hold them for you. The second person, and so on. Then at 8 a.m., we open this door, and you get another 3 picks at a little booth, a little counter we have back here.
Picture this. The kid from, what's that movie with the BB gun? The Christmas Story. The Michelin Man, and the Pillsbury Doughboy. That's what I'm going to look like Thursday morning or Friday morning. Get all that in your head all at one time. I'll be like, ooh.
And then there's only going to be one line. So you're going to get your first 3 outside, then your second 3 at the counter. And then if you want more, you got to check out and go back outside and around.
Oh, we're going to... Really?
That's the only way to do it. Because what if someone shows up at 8:15?
True.
They have to just get back in the line.
Yeah, well, hopefully the line's done by then.
Well, at 8 a.m., you're coming in, wherever it is. They got there too late to get the pre-picks.
Yeah.
They'll get the 3 here, but they won't get the 3 in the morning.
And this will be new to me because they in April established a new way of the line going through and the
Yeah,
setup. So
it was
this is
going
gonna be
good, and
interesting.
Pat changed it last minute. So I think we're gonna have it flushed out this year. It should be good. It says if you're really serious, you can keep out at 10 p.m., but I would say 5 a.m. would be smart. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be super duper early, and I don't think there's anything that I have that's super duper limited.
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head where I've heard 20 people say,
No.
I want that. I just haven't heard that from
So one of
anybody coming in.
the more asked about records I have, or people, there are some items that people have been asking a lot about. This is one of them right here. This Joe, DJO is the group. He's the guy from Stranger Things.
Well, I like the cover.
Yeah, it's got
Like
the
the
Magic
Magic
8 Ball. So I know this is, but we had 3 of them. I looked today. I think we got like 7 or 8. 7. I think. So we,
And there's a chance we might get shipments today and tomorrow.
we
as
probably
well.
will get some stuff today, and maybe tomorrow. So like I said, there's not really that much we don't have a lot of. Well, at least not the stuff that people have been asking about.
Yeah.
And that's going to be doing quantities today. Before we get into all that record store day stuff, let's go over to the birthdays.
Oh, we got
and
birthdays and days of the week. I've got some interesting contradictory days of the week coming up. You just wait. Of course, we lost her last year, but apparently I didn't grab it, and I thought I did. Tina Turner's birthday would have been today. She passed last year. John McVie, born in 1945, who was a bass player with some of the Fleetwood Mac. Apparently I wasn't thinking this morning because I didn't really grab a lot of stuff. DJ Khaled's birthday is today.
Oh, there you go.
But then we have to jump to Thursday. And do you know
Thanksgiving.
why?
Why?
It's my husband Paul's birthday on
Oh,
Thursday.
on Thanksgiving?
This year it's
How
on
about that?
Thanksgiving. So I just pulled some stuff for that day, which Barry Gordy is the big one on Thursday. His birthday's the same day. And I just pulled this because it's on the Motown label, obviously. So founder of the Motown record label.
You're Barry Gordy.
Yeah.
Who I think is still alive, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll be 94. Right?
Up there.
Gato Barbieri was born in 1932, and as far as I know, he's still alive as well. If you're like me, and a little bit on the short side, y'all know who Randy Newman is. It's his birthday, November 28th as well. He did that song Short People.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Oh, thanks, Ray. I'll let him know, because I doubt he was watching this because he wanted a little wood lathe for the garage. It's like this little 18-inch this way and 12-inch this way. So I bought him that for his birthday, and he's been out in the garage playing.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't know what he's going to make, but he thinks he wants to make a cigar or a pipe. Smoking pipe.
Hey.
Not for weed, for pipe tobacco.
Hey. And we got somewhat decent news on Paul. I finally figured out what's going on.
Well, as far as we know.
As far as we know. So that's good.
So that because of a mishap at the hospital, they weren't supposed to administer antibiotics to him because he needed a biopsy. And they did it anyways. We have to wait 2 weeks from last Friday to be able to get in for the biopsy.
But you got an answer.
Well,
we pretty good one.
The physician's assistant from the spine doctor said he's like 99% sure that this is
what it is.
What's going on after 6 months of misdiagnosis. So, just and then in an event in today's this one, of course, Paul's a big jazz lover and everything, but they're calling it the greatest jazz session ever. In 1945, Charlie Parker leads a recording session with Dizzy and Miles Davis for the Savoy label, marketed as the greatest jazz session. Of course, I don't know if there's a recording on it or not. I couldn't find one, but that was pretty cool.
You think if it was the greatest jazz session ever, there's going to be a recording.
You would think so, but I looked under Miles Davis. Of course, we had 2 Miles Davis in the used.
Yeah.
I looked in the news. There's nothing in there, and
a ton of them.
Then I gave up on Dizzy and Charlie's. So this one I just pulled because I've got to ask Paul if he wants it. I'm like, oh, Cole Hawkins and Ben Webster. I don't know if we have that one at home. For the days today, right next to each other. Now grab this. National and International Cake Day,
International Cake Day?
And national.
Whoa.
This is a really nice looking cake they got up here, too, by the way. It looks pretty yummy, like a rainbow cake.
I wonder if this is the band cake.
I don't know.
Who's playing Summerfest next summer?
They are.
Yeah, I'm going to go see that now.
I don't think I'm going to go to that.
I would like to see cake.
So right next to National Cake Day is Anti-Obesity Day. See a little conflict here.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
You know, hide one of them down the list. Don't put them right next to each other. Holy cow. Yeah, so that's about it for me. Let's talk about Record Store Day.
All right. What do you guys want to know? We're an open book here for the next 20 minutes.
What are you going to get?
I have to do, Peter's going to do a phone order. And for those of you who are watching this later, if you can't get through the phones, because the phones are always clogged because we have one line and we have one net, they go for sale on our website at 7 a.m. Saturday, whatever's left. And we no longer put them on eBay right away, by the way. So
right.
The easiest way to buy them is either call a store or buy them online.
TotalOnline.com.
Our website shouldn't crash. It's a brand new website this time from the ground up. So this site should be able to handle all the traffic.
And if it crashes, I don't know what we're going to do.
I don't think it's going to crash. I'm actually not worried about crashing because other stores in our segment use the same system we have, and they've always had good things to say about it. So, a net hotline, that's like the bat phone. It sort of is.
Yeah, it's a net hotline.
Yep. So we pulled
I honestly think I'd be rather back working at 911 answering phones on Thanksgiving than answering the phones on Record Store Day. And that's saying a lot, trust me.
It's only one day, though.
Yeah, it is only one day.
It is only 2 days.
2 days a year, so I can handle it. When the phones ring, if anybody's calling,
now.
We're not selling Record Store Day stuff yet.
So I know we got a few Beatles fans in here. We got the Beatles carrying case and All My Loving 3-inch coming out. We've got a stack of these. Hopefully they last this year. We sold all the players like hotcakes last year.
That was last year, right? The players.
Yeah,
didn't they have a little carrying case last year as well? A different type of setup or something similar to that.
Yeah, this one's got a different 3-inch and a different case. So hopefully these make it so some of our collectors can.
We also did get a restock of the other.
Oh yeah, we'll grab those.
4 or 6 3-inch Beatle titles that I think came out. Was it April of this year?
Yeah, these all came out in April.
April, so we did just get a restock of these.
So we had
the Vinyl Collector's Addiction Hotline. Yeah.
So if anybody missed any of these 3-inch from last April, we did get more of these, and I'm pretty sure they're all out of print except for one of the titles. I think they still have one title left, but the other 3 are gone. You can't get them anymore. So when I went to order these, they're like, "We got a few of these left. If you want any, I'll take them." So I only have like three or four of each of those titles. So
Ray, I need the Quilts Anonymous hotline. Trust me, that's been my thing lately.
Want to hold your hand and saw her standing there. A reissue of the original Beatles 7-inch, back in print. So for your Beatles fans, they got a few pieces for you.
I'm wondering if this will be as hot as the one. Was it Black Friday last year?
April or April? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Regardless, remember what the other Bluey came out? I think it was a full size.
It was a full size.
And we had only gotten 2 in.
It flew out the door.
So now this, there's a 7-inch out this year.
Ray, I got 10 of these carrying cases. So, last year they hung around most of the day.
They are $60, so they might not be a...
We didn't sell out of them until closer to the end of the day yesterday.
Yesterday?
We
didn't sell out of any of them yesterday.
Yes.
Nick apparently doesn't drink coffee, and maybe he needs to start.
Maybe. But yeah, they lasted almost the whole day. But we did eventually sell out of them that day, but we might have a pretty good chance. Like I said, we stocked up, and it's Black Friday, not the normal Record Store day. So, you have a better chance. How about the Motley Crue 7-inch box set? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 7-inches?
5, yeah, I think there's 5 in there.
5 7-inches. They all got picture sleeves.
Making myself notes here to print
on colored vinyl too.
Stuff for Record
Green,
Store
white,
day.
Yellow, red, and it looks like a dark blue. Marble.
What kind of which eras of their songs are on there?
Well, it's the singles, so it's all 5 iconic hit singles
Okay.
from Dr. Feelgood. So it's all from one
all
record.
from Dr. Feelgood. Okay.
Kickstart My Heart, Dr. Feelgood, Don't Go Away Mad. Hey, don't go away mad. Just go away. You know that song, right?
I tell people that.
Without You, same old situation. So all big hits. Upset.
Don't go away, man. Just go away.
Don't go away, man. Huh? Just go away. All right.
Just be like a tree and leaf.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm not a very good comedian.
We got some interesting soundtracks. I'm gonna split. So this Lusa, how do you not say it? Guanitos, Guadaginos.
Guadani. Yeah, good question. but it does have Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor. We know how to say those.
Well, that's the It's a soundtrack, guys. That's the director. That's the movie. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, 9 Inch Nails, made the soundtrack. So this is probably flying under the radar right now. They only made, I don't know, it doesn't have the quantity on it, but yeah. So if you're a 9 Inch Nails fan, that might be something to pick up. Gladiator 2 soundtrack.
I know everybody on here is pretty familiar with the Record Store Day, but if there's anybody that's not, you can actually go into the Record Store Day's website and click on, you can either do PDF or a web version. And I'm not sure they both show, but if you go to the PDF version of it, because that's the one I use when I'm working with, it will tell you the quantities of each release. In case there's one you're like, oh, I wonder if there's 5,000 of these being released for Record Store Day, or if there's only 500. It might give you a better idea of if you're getting in a line of what time you may want to get in that line.
Gladiator 2 soundtrack, I think this just came in. It's a 2 LP picture disc, which I hope it's as good as the first Gladiator, and I don't know if it can be.
The picture disc?
But yeah, double picture
up.
disc. Well, it's taped, so I can't open it up, but it's pretty neat.
Well, I have Lone Survivor, music by Explosions in the Sky and Steve Jablonsky. This is a 2 LP.
SpongeBob SquarePants, 20th anniversary of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. It's got Gary the snail back there with the record player turning.
Does it have like any extra stuff in it?
So it's got apparently Best Day Ever and Goofy Goober Rock are the hit songs, but it's on yellow and pink splatter. It's clear with yellow and pink splatter.
I wonder who that's supposed to look like.
Right? It's pretty cool. $26 too. I think these are going to go fast.
Who are some of the bands on there? Just curious.
Well, I don't know that it's, Avril Lavigne is on here. Flaming Lips, Wilco.
Okay.
SpongeBob, The Shins, Ween. There's Patrick doing some stuff. Motorhead is even on here. So, that's pretty cool. That should be a hot seller.
This is interesting. I haven't even looked at this one. This is the Carl Stalling Project. It's music from Warner Brothers cartoons from 1936 to 1958. So, just trying to look like various cues from the Bugs Bunny film.
I love it.
Anxiety Montage. Porky and Wacky Land. Speedy Gonzales meets Two Crows from Tacos. Just some really random.
Blue and orange vinyl.
Yeah. And then I got one more I gotta show just for Ray. Bra Humbug.
Yeah.
Christmas in NOLA. This is the one that's...
If that doesn't sell, I might
This one I think is pretty limited. Maybe 500.
Yeah, they didn't make many of them.
Limited release, and then they put that print that's like the size of a pin dot. Let's see if I can read it. No, it doesn't really. It is on Candy Cane Swirl vinyl, though.
I like that.
There you go. Let's see how many was released.
You want we'll give you a stack and I'll give you a stack.
Here, you can take this. Yeah, 500 only of that Bra Humbug.
Man, that's not very many.
Yeah, we have a couple. I'm not sure if we have 2 or 4.
Yeah, I think we have 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, the website will have all our quantities in a few hours. TotalOnline.com. There is a section for Black Friday. Record Store Day, Black Friday. Click in there. It'll show all the quantities.
I think that Carl Stallings was a double LP.
Yep, it was.
And another thing is about the Record Store Day website. If you go in, a lot of times if you go in and you click on the entry, it will give you a lot of information in a box attached to that. And sometimes there's the actual track list. So you can hardly have any.
Of the Bra Humbug? Yeah, I believe it.
It's going to be highly allocated, or allocated really.
There's 500. I'm surprised we got 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it is $41, so I think maybe some stores kind of shied away, but I mean, they're making 500. You don't have much of a choice.
No.
So
I've got a Phil Collins limited edition 10-inch EP, live from Both Sides World Tour 1994. Shushudio, Easy Lover, Separate Lives, and My Girl.
Did you say Shushudio?
How do you say it?
Studio.
Studio. Okay, I like Shushudio.
She almost sang that.
But I'm not going to.
How about Noah Khan doing Stick Season collaborations? The reason why I like this is because it's collabs with all these people. Post Malone, Hozier, Casey Musgraves, Gracie Abrams, Gregory Alan Isakov, Brandy Carlisle, Sam Fender.
Huh.
I like that.
Probably the same songs that were on the other album.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love Christopher Cross' Christmas album?
In the video, I accidentally said Christopherson. Christopher Cross. I got my crosses Christ.
You did. They even look a little bit different.
Yeah. Christopher Cross, if you're into yacht rock, this is the Christmas album for you. And we didn't get many of these.
We'll know this afternoon how many we got.
Hendrix. Songs for Groovy Children. Fillmore East Concerts. It looks like they took songs from different shows. 69 and 70.
Angelo
Baldiamanti.
Badalamenti. Something like that.
Say it with me. Angelo Baldiamanti.
It's not bald, it's B-A-D.
Baldiamanti.
There's no bald.
The D is silent. Baldiamanti.
Okay.
Anyway, he did the
Angelo.
soundtrack. He did the soundtracks for what's the TV show that I'm...
He's done Twin Peaks. Mulholland Drive, Wild at the Heart, Blue Velvet, and much more. This is a 1 LP. So, there you go.
Helmet. Betty. Reissue. I don't know that this has ever been on vinyl. 2 LP with 5 bonus tracks, baby blue vinyl. First album is the original Betty album, and LP2 is the bonus tracks with an etch. But I don't know that I've ever seen that on vinyl. John Lee Hooker, Don't Turn Me From Your Door. Full length. A lot of 2-minute songs on this bad boy. $26.
2-minute songs?
Hey, look at it. 213, 232, 250, 235, 230. Oh, 333. 237. Almost all 2-minute songs.
Huh.
All old blues songs on yellow vinyl.
I got to see what I got next here in my
This is in no way all of the releases, by the way. We just pulled some of the highlights, the ones people have been talking about, or maybe things that people missed.
Big Brother and the Holding Company.
We got a mountain of these.
A mountain.
Well, because it was one of the most...
molehill, a mountain.
It was one of the more requested records.
Yeah, absolutely. This was recorded live at the Grand Ballroom, Detroit, Michigan, 1968. Here's one that I have heard a little bit of interest in is the Dickie Betts and Great Southern Jam, New York in 1978. This is a 3 LP set. And one song, side E, is High Calls Part 2. That's all it is. Yeah.
Jazz Dispensary. I know you guys out there collect these. Golden Wave Swirl Vinyl. And this year we got another one. This is the Golden Hour. Ready to immerse yourself in a world where soundscapes of sun-baked sands and cold sea breeze blend seamlessly to create one dank groove blast.
Dank. That's a word you don't see very often describing albums. I'd like some of that sun-baked sand right now. This is a Buffalo Springfield captured live at the Monterey International Pop Fest in 1967. And then on the back is the Birds.
That's awesome.
I didn't realize that's how they did. I probably should have done two pictures on the website. I didn't realize it was done that way though.
Just Sabbath, the 1968 tapes. Into the Void, Electric Funeral, Supernaut, Hole in the Sky, The Wizard, War Pigs, Warning. So if you're collecting the Jazz Sabbath records, we got them.
Yeah, the Dickie Betts. That's one that I think might be on my list.
BB King in France, 2 LP, $51. But it's also got the deluxe CDs. Oh, it says it's also available. I thought it was inside.
Oh.
2 LP, 180 gram. Yeah, they don't include the CD.
And Allman Brothers, Manly Fieldhouse, Syracuse University, 1972, on Syracuse Orange, Blue, and Splatter.
That's going to be another big hit.
Records are numbered and limited to 6,500. I'm assuming it's numbered on the inside because there is no numbering on the outside that I can see.
King Missile with the hit song Detachable Penis, and it's on here. $41.
It always has to be a dong or a penis, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's here. We finally reissued the King Missile record. Jerry Garcia Band, Electric on the Eel, 1987. If you're a deadhead, we only did 4,000 of these on Orange Sunshine vinyl. It is 3 LP too.
We did get a small dusting of snow. It was last week, wasn't it? It's all gone now, unfortunately.
Not enough to shovel or plow, so I don't count it.
Exactly. I like that. I like where you go with that, yeah.
Grateful Dead box. You know they're always putting out a dead box. $101. This is a, let's see what year this one's from. 8,000.
May 5th of something, I can't.
May 5th, 77. May 5th, 77.
What will be the first to sell out? I'm not sure at this point.
This one might be one of them, the Billie Eilish. I've had a lot of people ask about Billie Eilish.
With the isolated vocals on that one.
Yep, $34 on that. So the Eilish maybe. I think the Joe is a possibility.
This one's really cool, shaped like a guitar pick. ZZ Ward.
I pulled it just because it's a guitar pick.
With the Sun record label. It's Dirty Sun die cut. It's got the song Put the Gun Down and Cadillac Man on it. Yeah, that's pretty. This would make a really cool clock. Except
it would.
With the shape it is, I don't know.
You can do it.
I couldn't, but maybe somebody
Bill
else
Evans
could.
in Norway, 2 LP. They are numbered. Only did 8,850, which is kind of a weird number.
How many?
8850.
Oh.
Kind of a weird number. And then I got the Doors box, which just showed up. We've been selling them, but we got one left of the Doors LA Woman Sessions that came out a couple of record store days ago.
Yeah.
I have one left. If you need one, let me know, because they'll probably sell, because people will be Googling Doors box set record store day, and they'll see that, and that's when they'll buy it. But here's the Live in Detroit 1970 is the one that comes out for this week.
Pick it with the banjo. Pick a banjo with it. Oh.
4 albums in the box.
I got Snoop Dogg. Live at Forest National 2005. 2 LPs on this one. It was recorded in Belgium.
Who's got a new album coming out in December?
Does he?
Yes, he does.
I've got Teddy Swims. I've tried everything but Therapy. This is part 1.5. So the reason it's 1.5 is because it's got a couple extra tracks on it.
So if you didn't buy the first one, you can buy this
songs.
and get the extra stuff.
Yeah. And this is on baby blue colored vinyl. YouTube, how to reassemble an atomic bomb. I've got Todd Rundgren's Utopia. Van Halen live.
This is
Dallas,
one of the more requested records for this record store day is the live Van Halen. I think we got a lot of them, so I'm not going to say that it's the first one that's going to sell out, but
let's have a.
It's a popular one.
It's got to have maybe an etch side because there's only 3. It's a 2 LP, but there's only 3 with songs on it. So, and it doesn't say anything about being etched, at least on the the hype sticker.
Yeah, they don't always put it on.
Yes,
Fragile.
And this is rare outtakes and alternate versions.
Which is, that's the best. That's their most popular record.
Oh, absolutely.
Orgone. If you're into coal mine, you're into old soul jazz kind of stuff. We've been jamming this record all week.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We listened to it.
Funky Cali Deep Groove Classic.
Saturday we listened to it.
This was Saturday. $36. 2008 first time on vinyl. So if you check that out, that's kind of one of my picks. Pearl Jam Live.
Empty-handed.
Yeah, here, I'll give you.
Made enough for everybody, those Van Halen, pretty much.
Pearl Jam Live, it's got 2 songs live, so it's just like a 12-inch single. But it's got Wreckage and Waiting for Stevie live.
This one's pretty interesting. So Charlie Patton, Father of Delta Blues, 1 LP.
Well, those 78s, if you can find them, are worth some big money.
Yeah.
Those Paramount labels.
This is limited to 1,500 copies.
But yeah, that stuff obviously extremely hard to find, and it's probably taken from 78s.
Probably. So they might not have the exact sound you're probably looking for.
Well, I mean, if you're a Charlie Patton fan, let me tell you, you don't have a lot of options.
No, not at all.
So they're all going to be taken from that. MF Doom, Doomsday. There's also a CD. There's also a cassette. And the MF, and we got the Food reissue came out. So
yes,
lots of MF Doom going on. 25th anniversary for MF Doom's Doomsday.
And Nick's going to sing this next song for you.
Oh, because you had a bad day. They didn't make that many of them, but we got a bunch of them. Maybe people.
1,250 copies.
We
On
got
highlighter yellow vinyl.
We got like 8 or 9 of them.
Not just yellow, but highlighter yellow.
So we'll see how. I mean, that record that song was a huge hit.
It was. The Rolling Stones, Get Your Yayas Out. This one is
King Tut. Remember King Tut?
Yes, I remember King Tut.
It was a little before my time, but the stickers came off something else. But there's King Tut, Steve Martin. There's King Tut on the back, picture disc.
So if you missed Pauly Shore this year, get King Tut this year.
There you go.
I mean.
Curtis Mayfield, 2 LP. Spirit of Chicago, Soul and Songs of Young Curtis Mayfield. Oh, you know what? This one doesn't have a sticker. It's probably this one that fell off.
Darn it. Olivia Rodrigo, Guts. What's the difference between this and the other ones?
It's on an exclusive color, I think.
2 LP marbled vinyl. So this will, this might sell pretty good.
I think it will.
I mean, her stuff usually does.
Joni Mitchell, demos to Irja. I don't know how to say the name of the album.
Hajira, maybe.
They've been doing her demo records all the time. So
STP.
Yeah, Stone Temple
Rarities.
Pilots. So yeah, excited about that one. Mary Marvel Marching Society.
That one was pretty interesting.
Yeah, if you're into Marvel stuff, it's got Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Submariner. Marvel superheroes have arrived in the title track.
Cat Stevens, Saturday Night.
I think this is the new album. 50th anniversary 50th anniversary remaster. So, I don't know. I have to look into what that's all about. Warbox, and before you just walk by the Warbox, you're like, oh, I've already seen that. No, you haven't. It just looks similar to the other ones.
You think you've seen it.
You think you've seen it, but it's 6 albums, 5 of their albums from 1977 to 94. So these are all records that you can't get individually. Platinum Funk, Galaxy, the Music Band, Outlaw, and Peace Sign. So, good way to snag them up because they're not. We don't even get them used.
No.
So.
Casey Musgrave. What is the name?
Deeper in the Well.
Deeper into the Well. Modest Mouse has a little release this year. This was recorded live at the Social in Orlando, Florida in 2004.
And we will have
Mystery
grab bags. We're popular. Grab bags are back. $15. Get you a new record, 3 used records, and a Christmas album for $15.
Out of all the vault albums an artist puts out, she is still alive to help pick what. Yeah, that's true.
Our shipping is pretty similar to years past, but we did have to change it a little bit just because rates have been going up. First item is $7. Every item after for Record Store is going to be an extra $1. So by 2, it's $8 shipping. By 3, it's $9 shipping.
I'm gonna have to make myself a big note for phone orders on Friday, so I don't forget to do that because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah. So just because of the cost of everything has gone through the roof, we just had to kind of bring it back to reality. So
$7 for the first and $1 for each after that.
Yep. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It
means I'm going to have to figure out, okay, they got 5 albums. I'm going to have to do math. You know how that hurts my head? I'm going 7, 8, 9, 10. Hang on, I got to get the calculator out.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, call us 815-226-1259. Website Total Online is going to have quantities shortly.
Send me that Beatles, please. Now you got to wait in line, unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
not physically in line, but, phone line, whatever.
Or online or at website.
Yeah.
7 a.m. Saturday. Whatever's left goes up live on Saturday. Until then, guys, we will see you soon. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the live stream here on Black Friday.
Oh, that's right. We'll have a live stream.